one of our favorite places to be, in the kitchen. Well, actually,
yes.
I would rather be at the table eating
Right,
in the kitchen,
exactly.
really. But yeah, we were talking about a special Wednesday edition of Taco Tuesday.
Exactly. So we've got quite the spread. I was just saying, Sarah, that this smells amazing. Nutritionist Sara Sullivan here with us. And I love the ingredients that we have here. What makes an epic taco?
Okay, so an epic taco has to have 4 factors. It has to have something hearty, which we've got with our beans, something crunchy we have with cabbage, something creamy, guacamole. Jeff, you're going to be making that.
Yeah. Oh, good.
And then something tangy. So I'm going to show you how to make quick pickled onions. And we also have some feta cheese, which is tangy too.
Okay,
So
there you go.
really
Delish.
simple ingredients, and
Yeah.
we're going to work together to put them all together.
Okay.
All right, so how do we start? What are we going to
Okay,
do?
so first thing, we're going to get our beans going. So to make a quick version of refried beans, I simply add 1 can of refried beans and 1 can of pinto beans into the pot.
both.
I like
but I
that.
don't drain the pinto beans.
Okay.
And that's what's going to make it nice and creamy.
Okay.
To that,
Love.
Katie, I'm going to have you add some flavor makers.
Ooh.
We've got some cumin, some chili powder, garlic powder, and you'll just mix that all together. And we're just going to simmer these while we get the rest of our ingredients together.
Yum.
So really quick, you can always make like homemade beans in an Instapot too.
All right.
Okay, next, guacamole.
Oh, no.
So
All right.
we've got our avocados. I'll have you both scoop them out
Yes.
Okay.
into this bowl.
right.
And when you're picking an avocado, there's a couple tips and tricks. You want to press on the top of it to see if it has a gentle
Nice.
give. You
Oh,
don't
these
want
are
to press
nice
on the
avocados.
side, because then if you use it, it
at
could have
that.
a bruise.
Easy.
Plop.
And you want the softness to be, if you took your pointer finger on your thumb,
Yep.
kind of like that amount of give. And then you also want to pop off the little stem. And if it's
Right.
green, can you see that?
Yes.
Then
Oh,
it's good
okay.
to go.
Oh, perfect.
If it's brown, put it down.
We also
Put it
joke about
back.
how avocados have a like ripening, stretch of like 10 seconds. You know? they're either not ready or they're ready
Or they're
and
too
way
ready.
too far.
All of a sudden, I thought I was in a race with Katie to get the avocados in the bowl. I'm like, I got to hurry up.
Well, you both did a great
Yeah,
job.
not bad,
Thank you.
So Jeff, I'm going to have you mash those up.
Mash those
Well,
up,
Katie, you chop up some cabbage.
Okay, does it matter how I chop the cabbage?
It doesn't. I like it a little bit on the thinner
I do
side.
too,
Just so
okay.
you get like a little bit
Sort
of
of like
bite.
a shaved, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. I love to use cabbage. It's a great addition. It's low calorie, it's high fiber, it's crunchy.
Yep.
But if you don't like cabbage, you can always use romaine lettuce. So use whatever you prefer.
I feel like we're like in a band. We're making so much noise here. Like we're percussion drummers, you know?
I'm going to add the juice of 1 lime into
Okay.
that, kind of to
Okay.
help you mash it up.
It's like a terrible, terrible band.
Right? And you can really, when you mash it up, you can keep it the consistency you like. So some
Okay.
people like it a little chunkier, some people like it a little creamier, whatever you prefer.
Where do you want the cabbage
Good
to
job.
go?
So we'll just leave it right
Oh,
on
is that
that.
garnish on top? Yeah.
Yep, on
Okay.
the plate for now.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
It
Now-
is. I don't know if this is perfect.
Perfect
She was
for
being
you.
nice.
For me, okay,
yeah.
there you go. All right, there you go. All
Okay.
right.
To this, we're going to add some cilantro.
To the guacamole.
Yep.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
Now
It'll be
you could leave this as is, but I
Okay.
think these just add some great texture and
Yeah.
flavor. 1 Roma tomato,
feel like we're in the operating room.
Thank
Scalpel,
you.
jalapeno.
I'm trying to be fast. Jalapeno.
1 dice jalapeno.
That's a lot of
I
jalapeno.
took the seeds out, but if
Yeah.
you like spice, you can always leave them in.
Yeah.
So whatever you prefer. And now I'm going to show you how to make some pickled onions. Do you guys
Smells
like
so
pickled
good.
onions?
I love pickled onions.
They are great to keep in the fridge because they go well on anything.
And they are so easy to do.
So
I was
easy.
always intimidated of doing them, and then all of a sudden it was like, wait a second.
right? You can have them done in
So
10
easy.
minutes.
that actually doesn't look that bad.
It looks
huh?
good.
No, it looks great. And they're really good like on green bowls, pizza, sandwiches, burgers, so not just for tacos. Okay, so to do this in our saucepan, we're gonna warm up 1/2 cup of water,
Okay.
1/4 cup of rice vinegar, and 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. And then a lot of pickled onions use sugar to sweeten it. I use maple syrup.
Love
it's just
that.
a little bit of a healthier alternative. So we're gonna warm that over medium heat. And then in a jar with a lid, we're gonna place our thinly sliced red onions. Red onions are anti-inflammatory. You can always use white onions, but I just think the color of the red is like awesome.
You can smell the vinegar too right now.
Yep.
And so we're just gonna pour this right on top. And we'll pack our onions down. They will kind of shrink a little bit as the vinegar.
I'm glad you did
sets
that.
in.
I would have spilled.
Next time I'll
yourself.
have you. I'll test your pouring skills. We'll just put the lid on, and they take about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and you're
so
good to
Do you have
go.
to shake them up or anything? Or
No.
just
I mean,
sit
you
there?
could.
Just
Yeah.
soak? All right.
But put them right in the fridge, and they'll last, for a week or two, and you're good to go.
Love.
Okay. So now let's do some constructing. What do
Okay.
you
Here we
say?
go.
Sounds great.
Hopefully.
Okay.
We've
so
got
you-
our shells.
Yep, you each get a taco shell.
Okay.
You can put
Oh,
it on
so
the
we're each
plate.
gonna do
On a
our
plate?
own.
All right, there we
okay.
go.
Here you go.
And
Do
then
mine
I
right.
like to do the beans first, then the guac, the cabbage, and then the onions. But I think you guys should do what works best for you.
Yeah,
Well,
I like
I'm
to
just
do
gonna
the
follow your
protein on the
directions.
bottom. Yep.
All right, so beans first.
Yep.
And then other things are going to
Some guac.
stick to the beans, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you fold it all up. And I promise, even carnivores like these vegetarian tacos. They're perfect in the summer. You can serve them alongside, rice, chips, and salsa. Great for backyard barbecues. And if you did want to put meat in them too, you could always add
Okay.
some grilled chicken,
Oh, that
shrimp.
looks nice.
Okay, onions.
Okay, put some.
Are you ready?
Okay, here we
Get
go.
some onions.
Onions, thank you.
Yeah, some cabbage will be next.
Yep, cabbage is next.
And then Jeff, I know you are not a cheese person.
So we'll pass that
but
right
we'll
over
give
to
that
Katie.
over to
There you
Katie
go.
in case
Thank
she
you.
likes feta.
Yeah.
It just kind of adds that nice finishing touch.
Yeah.
Feta makes it better?
Feta makes
You
it
got
better.
some cabbage, Jeff, or are you anti-cabbage?
Oh, no, I'll do cabbage, yeah.
Sliced
could
it nice
always-
and thin for it. Oh, look at these cute napkins
Right?
too.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of
That
that, I
is so
totally forgot to wear the hat.
cute.
You better hand me the hat
oh,
over
yeah,
there.
here we go.
Jeez.
I come with props, right?
Okay.
All right.
This is so nice.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
Perfect. So a quick light lunch or, dinner,
Yeah. Anything.
you can
All right,
try
so
it.
are you going to try it or am I going to try
You
it?
go dig in.
Take a bite.
All right, Sarah. Oh,
Your shell
okay.
broke.
He's making a mess per
You might
usual.
have to double shell it.
All right, and where can people find this recipe?
At sarasullivan.com.
All right, bon appetit.